style, dude. There's just one thing, dude.
What's that?
You have to use so many cuss words.
Little patience and a lot of mushrooms. My motto.
Yeah, anything that vibrates really hard gets a lady's attention. Oh my god, Python! And quote, when something vibrates really hard, it get. Oh my god, that is a great quote. That should be a clip. I love Forrest's clip though. It's like really short and to the point. I'm like, you guys gotta help me with clips. And then I stopped and I said, well, maybe I need to make better content and I'd have better clips. I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
Ouch. Okay, so we're going to go with vigor. I'm sure somebody said it probably going way back, but that's what I should go with, is my guess. Miss Metal, you are my warrior maiden sister, and you are awesome. Bloody Mary, really? Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. I should spank you for that, but in a sweet, loving way. Here, we'll give you a hug instead. I'm so slow.
Okay then. I think this is what's called The Bitch Is Getting to Me. Starring Ms. Metal.
So let me give Zach a shout out, because Zach is so humble, he will not give himself a shout out. Because it's a little like masturbation. So he won't do it. On stream. Nothing wrong within your house in a room. There you go.
Thank you, shout out. Appreciate you for being here, Miss Metal. People go give her a follow. She's
Wait, you're shouting me out.
in her chat, and she plays Elden Ring for the first time as well.
Alright, this is weird.
I mean, her character, obviously.
It's important to look sexy while being pounded. That's a word of advice from Metal. I can't believe I just said that. Nobody clipped that. Then I'll have to hear that over and over again on everybody's streams. Metal says it's important to look good while being pounded. Speaking of being pounded by the meat. Wonderful devilish. And Rocky
Right.
is already wagging and being disruptive.
my
Look at
mate.
that.
Excuse me.
What the fuck? So embarrassed. And I lost my earbud. Okay, I want to know if anybody else has this problem. Okay? Just to take a moment here. Alright, I have earbuds in. Now, regardless of whether they're wired or they're not, or wireless or not, if I smile, if I laugh, if I make an expression, they pop out of my ear holes. Her sound is probably one of the best sounds I've ever heard in my fucking. Take 69. Quote, when something vibrates really hard, it really gets a lady's attention. 252 deaths. That's a day's work right there. Can you feel the rhythm of the night? Dancing till the morning light. Forget about your worries on your mind. You can leave them all behind. Oh, the rhythm of the night. How do you like that fudge roll?
Oh my god! It wasn't just a cheeky little slap. It wasn't a I think we got it. I might have turned some of them down just a tad too low. Anyone want to spank me? Anyone? Please, don't hurt me. I probably shouldn't have said that. Oh! That wasn't good. My knee. That was like, did you see that? That was not an earthquake. On the...
Want me to not fight her? It's the water, and there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to survive these. See, that's the thing with multiplayer. I can have a very skilled person, but if I can't stay alive... He's sent back to his world, and then I'm back. In mine, we're screwed.
I'm out, which isn't the way to do it. Not one bit. Awesome. I'm out here taking applications for maidens. Only one. Oh shit! Don't stop and read chat. Apparently. Look at him, like after me. Little shit. He's just a little wolf. He's not even...
Everybody's got a new woo. Now Metal's got a new woo. Ooh. Woo. The fuck is a new woo anyway? Ha! How did he not kill me there, guys?
At this Vizhnit. I killed a Godskin duo early, easier than this shit. Well that wasn't a... And I'm gonna run up here. Oh no! Shit, that didn't work so well. I fell right into her bell. Oh my god, Tark, hello! LOL, I love the dog in the corner of the stream, like, watching you shoot dogs. These are From Software dogs. Okay? These are not fucking dogs. These are evil.
Friday. We are already starting with our weekend technical issues that I'm working on as we speak, but seem to be, once again, OBS related. But there's a huge delay here, so that's probably part of the problem. How is everyone this Friday? I don't give a shit. I mean, I give a shit about you. I don't give a shit about OBS anymore. I'm done getting upset with it. OBS gives me IBS, we all know that. Are we pumped? Are we ready? I have my beer poured. Thank you for being here, everybody. I appreciate all of you. You fucking rock like these cats. We gotta have spank redeems. It's just not gonna be the same. Metal Babe is having technical issues. We will be with you momentarily. My fudgy roll. My fudged dice roll. Thank you for rolling on in here, by the way. I appreciate it. Robbie. Going with this fucking straight. It's fucked, but I don't care. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the gifted sub. Chaos already ensues. I haven't even switched my screen yet. Something alive. Guilty. Good evening. Oh, what a way to start. So we had a little update in OBS. So this thing is seriously delayed because I have my little Chromebook on. And what I see right now is not... I see Chaos Bear right now. That's how delayed this is. So this is gonna be fun. Because to me, nothing's working, but it's because it's delayed like 15 minutes. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. I am kind of sad Halloween is over. I enjoyed vamping it up last week for you guys. I had so much fun dressing up. I hope you guys had a good Halloween. You got all the sweets and candies that you wished for. Hello, Retro John. Welcome on in, Mountain. Hello. Thank you so much, Kodiak, for the gifted sub. That was very kind of you, Chaos Bear. You were the first one here today. Welcome on in, Kodiak. We'll give you a quick little shouty. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Python. There's the fudge dice roll. Go follow these lovely folks. There's the Kodiak.
Oh no! I did it! I did it!
Isn't that the best feeling?
Getting in here.
Thank
Which
you
for some
all the
reason,
shoutings.
one of
I
these has a
appreciate. Go
TV in it
follow all
too.
these
I have two of
beautiful
these.
folks.
Yep, there it is.
Happy Friday, everybody.
You could literally shit and watch TV at the same time. But you
That
can't
sounds
change
like a
this
good
channel for
concept.
some reason.
I wouldn't even have to move.
I don't
Follow
think
the
you can
mountain.
unless you
How
change this
are
one.
you all tonight? Thank you so much for doing shout-outs. You are the bomb.
No.
What is
way.
going on? I can't see.
No way.
I can't see. That's a tip. I can't see.
No way.
What?
Right? Like, ain't that some
Kodiak,
bullshit?
what the fuck, dude? No. That, no. Refund. No. No. Do you see my face? No. No. Fuck no.
What's that?
No.
Did I hit him so hard that it just
What?
sent him
Hello,
flying
Richard.
backwards in the opposite direction,
I'm sorry.
mind you.
What are you doing? No, refund. that is way too Kodiak. Come on. Did we get the PP? Did I miss it? I mean, Jesus, you have beyond the 666 PP with that. My goodness, what do I say? Oh my god. We could talk after in DM if you need to refund that. I could figure that out. How to do that. I can't figure out how to stream, but I'm sure I can figure... Oh, my goodness, guys. What? Did I read that wrong? I'm drooling on myself. What is... Kodiak,
No
you have to stop.
way.
I have to quit. I have to log off.
No way.
Stop that. Kodiak. You're making me sweat. I'm sweating. I'm crying. My face is swaying sweat. What are you Stop that. That's like my kid's Christmas. What are you doing? Don't do that. I don't deserve that. I really don't. I don't. I'm here for you guys. What are you doing? Look at me now. I'm a mess. My armpits are crying. Bae, everything is crying. I'm trying to hold it in because I have an issue with controlling my emotions. And when I try to do that, Bae, my whole face, like all the pores on my face open up and sweat just pours out of them. So, but I'm getting better at it. I know it doesn't look like it, but I just have a general problem with control my emotions to begin with. Hi, beautiful. How are you? I wish you guys, I need a voice towelette. Oh. Hi, go file the beautiful Bae. I'm not doing my job right now. I'm not doing my job. I have some really good news. I love to hear that, buddy. What is that great news? I want to hear it, because I know you've been going through a lot. So I want to hear something good for you. I'm sorry, guys. It feels kind of silly right now. My sling comes off this month. That's great.
No.
You've got
way.
stop that.
No way. No way. No way. No way.
Kodiak. There's so much better stuff you could be doing with this money. I need the dab.
I don't deserve this. I really don't. I don't even know what to say. Like, how do you even thank anybody? Like, I could stream for 1,000,000 years and never be able to thank you for that. Really. I need to write my face. Sometimes I wish I could tell you guys something that I can't tell you. But you guys mean the world to me. I'd just be in a really dark place without you guys. And it's not really about the money. It's just the overall generosity of everybody. You know, just the spending of the time. I don't really get it sometimes as far as wanting to spend the time with me, but I'm always flattered, and I always want to make the stream fun for you guys because I love you guys so much, and I love doing this. It's helped me a lot. I'm not very, as strange as this is gonna sound, I'm not super outgoing. I'm very insecure in a lot of ways, although you guys probably already know that. So sometimes I really gotta push myself to do this, and you guys just make it easier. I want to see you all the time, and I don't want to let you guys down, so I keep fighting through the tough moments. I wish I could bear hug you, Mountain. I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to reach my arms through the screen when you tell me some of the stuff you tell me, and make that hurt go away for you, and I can't. You know, I can't. I would do it for everybody. Like the movie The Green Mile, right? I don't know if you guys ever seen that, but it's a great movie. Based on a Stephen King novel. The book's better. I would go if you like to read. I missed all of chat. I apologize. I'm a blubbering idiot. I'm in shock. I mean, that's just Kodiak. I mean, you need to know you're worth it too. I mean, and it's not just, like I said, it's not, this is before, I gotta get a tissue, hold on. This is even before you were here, you were subbing, you were doing these chaotic bear type thingies. I just really liked you. I liked talking to you. We would hang out in Zach's stream and talk about music, and I love the fact that you knew all these songs. Because most of the time, people just think I'm nuts. I'll just start saying lyrics. Yeah, bear hugs to big hugs to everyone here. Hold on, I'm chaotic right now. I'm sorry. I don't even. What's the command again? Oh, explanation hug. That's right. Oh my goodness. I try so hard to hold it back, but you just keep making me cry. But yeah, Kodiak was just somebody that I was really enjoying getting to know through Zach's streams, and just he always knows all the songs I know, and just really like the person that he is, and you know, second to all these other things, you know, of late. So I just want you to know that you're worth it. So when you say things like that to me, just understand that I struggle to see the good as you do, and I just want you to know there's a lot of good there. So don't struggle so hard to see it, okay? Because other people see it. I'm getting pog-faced. What did I do? Kodiak was my bear man first. I stole your bear. And I made redeems for him. talking one night about Teddy Ruxpin and how I'm evil, and I used to put metal in his back and play metal cassettes in him, and he would go nuts. And that's kind of where that came from. And then, of course, when I was making it the whole time, because it's a bear, because I hadn't seen what Kodiak looked like. So when I don't see what you guys look like, I do this kind of silly thing where I either think of you as your picture, like your cartoon or your emote or whatever, or what you're associated with. So if your nickname's, like for his examples, Kodiak, everywhere I go I'd see a picture of a bear and I'd smile or laugh and I'd think of something, and I would think of him. Even though I knew what you look like, Fudge, at first, I would think of Swiss rolls, right? I seem to associate things with people. So it makes me think, but I'm so sorry for the folks that are here that I have missed during this chaotic episode of, I don't even know, sweat crying, facial crying. Is that a thing? I think I invented it. I'm just overwhelmed. I don't even know, there's a lot. There's a lot there, guys. But thank you. Thank you. What a way to start a stream, huh? And I'm all stressed out because nothing seems to be working tonight. Alright, so where were we with shoutouts? Python, help. Help! You did, Mountain. You did. And you actually put under it, I don't like the way that I look. I was actually on there today looking at the selfies, thinking to myself, why would he say that? The same reason that I say that, right? Because we struggle to feel good about ourselves. But I want you to know, I'm telling you, I see such beautiful things in all of you that you can't see. That I can't see in me. You guys help me out, right? So you don't ever say anything like that about you. You guys are all so unique and wonderful. I just see, that's a problem with me though, right? I'm a little bit I see too much of the good. There's a couple people, I think I saw more good than I should have. I did a boss. Just watching you be happy. Aw, Python. I have no idea what just happened. I got swept away. It was like, phew. And I was taken to another dimension, another place. I was holding it back so hard, but and he just keeps doing it. I can't. After my childhood, I guess I'm my own enemy. Well, you know what it is, Mountain? I never sent a hug to everyone. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hold that thought. There you go. That's for everybody. So let me just... Let me go back a little bit in chat and try to at least respond to some of this. Curse Dragons 8666, hello and welcome on in, and I apologize if I did not greet you the way you deserve to be greeted. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a great Friday. Sexy Wild, thank you so much for being here, sweetheart. I love you. I mean, just talk about beautiful in every way. Kodiak was I'm just laughing because I'm reading that line again. I'm not crying, you're crying. Oh my gosh. The more I hold it back, it seems the worse it gets. My whole face just looks shiny. Did you see that? Because it's just sweat. You're making me sweat. I gotta kill Millennia tonight. I mean, I just gotta. I mean, I have a new build, guys. I hope you like it. I worked on it this week. Wait, what did you associate with me? Mountain, did I...
Alright.
Can I tell you that... You're gonna laugh. Alright, after Sexy
Now
Wild's
Zach
clip,
will
I'll tell you.
make fun of me because I'm the one who was forgetting what I was about to do.
There's Sexy Wild. Thank you for shouting out Sexy Wild. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Go follow the beautiful inside and out Sexy Wild. So the Mountain, at first, before I saw your picture, you know the guy on the paper towels, the brawny guy, because you're a logger? I would think of the brawny guy when I thought of the Mountain, like a really tall man with an axe and a flannel shirt and jeans and paper towels. You asked. I figured I would spread the. I mean, that is way beyond spreading. I mean, again, if it's too much, I mean, just please tell me and we'll figure out. I mean, that was. I know people get caught up in the moment, Kodiak, and I would never. I mean, I'm just. I don't even know how to thank you for just all the generosity you've shown me over the past couple months. I mean, I just love having you here. I mean, just you guys being here is. I never expected this. I never expected any kind of success with this whatsoever. You don't even want to know the story of how I started streaming. Yeah, I bought this computer out of for a gift as a gift to myself for something that bad that happened to me. And who knew? We would be here. So here I go again. Am I gonna be able to do this? And here we are. You know, it's funny how life can be. And this is what I'm saying to you, Mountain. As bad as things are right now, my friend, as bad as things are, you gotta hang in there. You gotta hang in there. Because you don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. And I'm telling you, sometimes you think to yourself, geez, you know, I would have really missed out. You know, so just hang in there. You know, I know it's not easy. Oh my God, Kodiak.
No way.
No way. No way. I didn't think I'd ever see this game.
No way.
All right. Crowd up the credit card. I've got to donate some of this to charity or something. I'm gonna have to take maybe that last. I don't know. I have to think about doing something, giving back with this. Maybe subbing all you guys. I'll figure something out. I just it's just overwhelming. I don't. No way. I mean.
No way.
No way!
No way. No way. No way. No way.
You did not
No way, sir.
No way! No way!
No way. No way.
Hello, Z-Red. Welcome on in. I just need a little minute to dab my face. It's very moist at the moment.
It's pretty.
Welcome.
Yeah, I like it. Just been fooling about with it for a few months now. Very delicate.
It's a bit of a departure from the kind of thing you normally play.
Yeah, well, it's part of a trilogy, really, a musical trilogy that I'm doing in D minor, which I always find is really the saddest of all keys. Really, I don't know why, but it makes people weep instantly to play it. It's a horn part.
Welcome on in, my friend.
It's very pretty.
You know, just simple lines intertwining. You know, very much like I'm really influenced by Mozart and Bach, and it's sort of in between those. Really, it's like a Mach piece, really.
What do you call this?
Well, this piece is called "Lick My Love Pump."
Sorry, guys. I needed to take a little dab of the face break, thanks to the Chaos Bear. Wandering Wonder, thank you so much for wandering in here. It's so nice to see you. How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you for the lurksy, Red. I'm sorry that it was a bit of a quick hello to you there. There you are. It's cool. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hi. Wandering Wonder, my new friend from the other day. Thank you so much. Just trying to get my faculties back together after quite an interesting showing of generosity, guys, that I was not expecting by a certain chaotic bear that looks kind of like this. Welcome on, welcome on into the chaos. Here we go again. You hugged yourself. Mountain, did I hug myself? Oh my god, what a narcissist, huh? Bloody Mary, welcome on in. You do not have to beat anybody up. And I love your hugs regardless. Thank you for always for being here. You know, I always appreciate you guys showing up here for me every day. I really do. I'm just gonna be a rambling idiot tonight of emotion and silliness, and I'm probably gonna be all over I haven't even had a sip of this yet, guys. Just a little bit, because tomorrow we'll be actually streaming a little bit early. My mom is actually coming tomorrow. She hasn't been to my house in quite some time, and she can't drive. She is insisting, by the way, on driving here. I wanted to go see her, but she hasn't taken the car out in a while, and she wants to come here. So she can't drive after night time, so I'm going to have to move up the stream a little tomorrow. So I'm planning on doing around, let's hope, metal is metal, by the way. Yeah, again, I deserve all this love. I can't even show up on time, guys. Although my boss, I've been working for my company, my full-time job, for many years now. And she even is kind of understanding of my tardiness. I'm just always late, and it's horrible. But I'm a good worker. I work my ass off. And sometimes I work above and beyond, so I don't necessarily feel bad about it, but it is funny because it's just a life pattern. I do think when I die, the hearse will show up late, and so if you're gonna go, if you do, how morbid. If you decide to go, I would wait 15 minutes from the start time. just saying, it's just an overall pattern in my life. Was it a fart in a jar, Kodiak? Do we have jar farts? Oh my god. You could sell your jar. Didn't someone do that? Was it Amarnath? And I don't want to say it was if it wasn't, because I really don't know. But didn't some girl sell her farts in jars? Somebody told me I should sell my bathwater once. I actually was like, nah. I don't really take too many. I do take baths on occasion, but not enough to actually have a thriving business from it. The weird thing is, I'm usually on time. My wife isn't. Well, at least one of you are. One of you could get there, Mountain, and explain for the other one. Like, hey, I'm here, but my wife's, she's indisposed at the moment, whatever the fuck that means, but, she can't be here. So you can show up on time and cover for your wife. It's the perfect couple right there. Ooh, stink bombs made with liquid ass spray. I mean, alright, the one thing I'm gonna say, my farts deserved all the love, right? I mean, because let's face it, the farts on Ms. Metal stream are the best fucking farts. Have you been to any other stream, okay, and had the variation of farts that I have, okay? I just want you to think about it for a second. I wanna rock! And do they have things like that at their channel? And Kodiak did bring up a good point. He said, Metal, it's things like that it's why we can't have nice things. He's not wrong. Okay? You guys came together on a cold... Was it an autumn night? I don't know. I'm trying to create a scene here. Okay? You guys came together one evening. All from different backgrounds. Different stories, yet you came together to create the rock roll.
I love my Stardew Valley, so how about we transition to the game? Also today, Cowplant with the bits. Welcome, Cowplant. Good to see you. Thank you so much
Zach.
for your
Thank you
bits.
for being here. Hello, how is the rest of your stream, my friend? How are you doing, Zach? It's been an interesting start to mine. I feel a little messy right now. My face feels like a little slick. I did some crying. It's good to see you, Zach. How you doing? I'm tongue-tied at the moment. Interesting start to yours. Yeah, seems to be a bear that came out of hibernation and wanted to see me squirm a bit. I made her cry again. He's good at that. And then Bloody Mary came in and said, "Who do I gotta beat up?" Because she's my sister. But thank you for being here, Zach. I was just saying, actually, before you got here, how appreciative I am of all of you who've been here with me through the beginning, and just how how I just came in to start streaming regularly, and the circumstances behind that, and how sometimes, in life, things can seem really down, but to hang in there, because tomorrow's a new day and you'll never know what's right around the corner. Look at me. I mean, just something so positive meeting all of you. Like, wow. I start to think of my story and I'm like, I might have a Netflix here. At least a cheesy one. I mean, if they could make, they've made some cheesy Netflix specials, okay? If they can do that, I think my story would at least be, just as cheesy, if not cheesier. And I'd have to get somebody, like, better looking to play me. What?
No way. No way.
No way, Kodiak. Crazy.
No way.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, I have a question. Did you win the Powerball? Do you play scratch-off tickets? Can I tell you a nice memory? I'm gonna tell you a nice memory, because I don't have a lot of nice memories from my childhood. Here's what your $50 buys. Nostalgia. So my dad was an asshole. Trigger warning, okay? My biological dad, but my grandfather was like a really great guy. And when I was young, I would go to his house on the weekends, and it was the best time ever. So we would watch wrestling together, first of all, okay? And I'm not talking about the wrestling from today. I'm talking about Andre the fucking Giant and Hulk Hogan when he was really good and new, and all the guys before that, Dusty Rhodes, and we would watch all of the wrestling and stuff. And going back to the lottery, so he smoked. They all did back then, smoking. They used to have commercials on TV, guys, that used to tell you if you smoked, you'd be a healthier human being. Can you imagine that? Today you secondhand smoke somebody and they'll punch you in the goddamn eye, with good reason, But yeah, so he used to smoke, and we'd go over to the smoke shop, and he would get scratch-off tickets in his cigarettes, and he would scratch the tickets off, and when he won, he would give me the money. Now, I don't know what this teaches exactly, folks, because it is sort of having a juvenile gamble. But you have to understand, back in the 80s, we had a different way of showing love, okay? So he would scratch off the ticket, and it would be like, $3 or $5 he'd win, and he'd give me the money for it. And I don't know why that memory just came back to me just now. So, for whatever reason, Kodiak, seventh son of a seventh son, maybe because my grandfather was a very generous person, just by nature, and I learned a hell of a lot from him, because I didn't have a lot of good, not that they were bad people, but they weren't the best to model after, right? Like for life skills. Right? I was taking care of them at a young age, right? But yeah, so for whatever reason that brought that up. So I'm an honest woman. So what pretty much comes to my mind pretty much comes out of my mouth. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's not so good. Yeah, thank you, Mountain, for explaining. Yeah, Kodiak just has been very generous, Zach, and I mean, what Zach knows, like, when you feel that generosity coming toward you, it's hard for us to really show the kind of gratitude, right, that we really want to show, because it's like we're limited by English or language, right? It's like words can only convey so much of what feelings are, or at least for me, because I feel everything, so it's like right, and you know, I feel it really hard, just about everything. If I'm mad, I'm really mad. If I'm sad, I'm really, you know what I mean? It's Sexy Wild, you should include yourself in that when you say you are all amazing persons. You are an amazing person. You are in that group. I'm the okayest. Once again, Fudge Dice Roll with the self-deprecations. You are more than the okayest. I would at least give you the swellest, if not the swelliest. I made a word for you. Cheese flicks. Yeah, I think Python, I could get an odd cheese flick. Is your Python working, Python? Can I try it out now? I always type Python. It's that I is next to the O key, and I do it all the time. Python! Thank God. Thank God. It works. We need... Oh, uwus. Oh, let me tell you about a uwu. Stream went well, thank you. I'm glad to hear that, Zach. I'm so sorry I'm behind. I'm so behind on chat. What a horrible... See what I mean? I don't deserve this. No, I don't. The legend. Yeah, you're amazing. No, you're amazing. No, you're amazing. No, you. No, you. Wait a minute. I just was blessed with being able to pay bills and decide to pass on my blessing. Well, Kodiak, I can tell you that it will go to a good cause. I mean, you're helping my daughter have a Christmas. Without getting into too much, you know, like I said, I really appreciate it a lot. Stop, Metal, stop. Like I said, I'm gonna have to look in. I'm gonna have to donate some of that to charity. I can't take all that, like, regardless of needing it or not, or, you know, whatever. I can't. I mean, I have to pass that on somehow. Like I said, I have to give subs for Christmas. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's a good problem to have. So trust me, I'm gonna do something good too with it, Kodiak. It's not just, you're too kind and too generous. Like, it needs to keep going. Yeah. We'll definitely look into putting... Thanks, Plush. Thanks, beautiful. No, thank you. There is you, Mommy, and there is you, Woo. There you go. I made a... You bonked me. It was you, Mountain. You're all stunning. Oh, you're stunning. Oh my God. Fudgy, next you're gonna be like Oprah and giving out cars. No, you get a car. No, you get a car. No, you're stunning. No, you're stunning. I love it. Oh, just wait, Kodiak. What? Kodiak. I mean, no, I really, I'm overwhelmed. I never expected this. It took 2 years for me to get 50 followers, for real. And I never came in here with any expectations. I was okay. I just didn't want to talk to bots anymore, because I like talking. And I'm like, I just talk and nobody's here to listen. I'm kind of like a crazy person. Like, just talking. And I mean, Buttspot, you can only talk to him so much without him getting a little cheeky on you. You know. Alright, that was cheap. I admit that was a cheap joke, but I'm trying to get out of the metal cry. You broke her enough. Spread it out like butter on toast. Now, Fudgy, butter on toast. That's hilarious. Like, oh my God. Oh, guys, you know what I bought this week was really good? Speaking of toast, Texas toast bread. It was so good. I've been making breakfast sandwiches on it, guys. That thick bread with, I think you guys, most of you guys, Zach might not know what Texas toast or sexy wild. I don't know if they have Texas. Do they have Texas toast in Canada? They should. If they don't, right? I don't know. Did they only make it in Texas? Why is it from Texas? Having what? Exactly. It's called Texas Toast Sexy Wild. I would Google it. See, Fudge is gasming over it. I think. I don't know if it's over the bread or something else. No 666 PP though. Speaking about spreading some butter on toast, we could spread out some PPs and maybe finally get this beast monster thing handled. But it hasn't. That didn't come out right. She's my sweet cherry pie. That's a Warrant song. Cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. I shouldn't know that. She's my cherry pie. Smile on her face, 10 miles wide. Looks so good. Put a tear in your eye. Sweet cherry pie. It's like speaking of bears, it's like a bear trap in here. It just won't go away. I think I'm gonna sing the Millennia. I think that's how I'm gonna kill her. I've been going about this all wrong. I just need to sing to her, and she's just gonna fall on the ground in a puddle and drown. You know that little puddle she falls into at the end? She's gonna fall face first and just drown herself in it, just so she doesn't have to hear me sing. I was pulling y'all's leg. I was trolling. Because that's going to be my strategy. My strategy isn't some kind of Thor magic. Fuck that shit. It's me singing to her. Guys, hello! How are you, Pinoy Gaming? I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name completely, but I know who you are. Thank you for coming by. It's so nice to see you.
Oo, nagamit ko sa Menegan.
Thank you. Welcome in. Happy Friday, my friend.
Tama. Pasok.
Spreading PP is gonna get my ass beat. Sorry. Please tell Mrs. Wall. It's all in good fun.
A little bit.
Thank you so much for shouting out. Welcome on in.
Yes.
If I spread my PP around my body, I don't mean literally, guys. I just want exclamation PP. Sorry.
You need to let us know
I
when
don't
to
mean to
activate
shout
the
that
show
out
and
in
when
the clip.
to shoot.
Go follow Pinoy because I'm terrible and I talked over.
We shot already.
Run.
Go.
Yeah, you got a double shout out because I talked over the whole thing. That's committing, like, that's streamer 101. You don't do that. Your time is your time. Welcome on in. It's so nice to see you. Welcome to ASMR with Ms. Metal. Actually, we don't do that here, although we should. But usually I'm way too loud and would probably scare people more than relax them. Just chilling. Well, I'm glad you came in and you came even if it's just for a few minutes. We love to have you here. Welcome on in. And I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for stopping in and chilling with us. A double SO? Nah, thank you. Okay, I'm musically going back to the 90s. Well, take me back to the 90s was my time. I graduated high school in 1993. Okay, guys, you can laugh now. And you can do the math if you want. I'll give you about 20 minutes. Go ahead. You can do the math. You can make fun of me. Okay, I know. I'm old. I knew Cherry Pie lyrics. Oh my goodness, guys. I am going to go back through this chat at some point because I know I missed a hell of a lot. Thank you all for being here. I will go back, I promise, and I will look. I was too busy crying and snotting on myself, and I feel like I still need to do some more snotting. So 1 second, a quick snot break, if I may.
Deep inside us is all the wisdom we could ever need. All we have to do is open to it. Be still, and don't be afraid to set personal goals.
You are lovable. Love yourself. Honor what you know. You are wise beyond words.
What?
You will get that chick across from you. You will see her thingies. It's going to be cool.
What? Sexy Wild. So I met a guy on a dating app. We talked for a while, and it was decided it wouldn't be anything serious, if you know what I mean. Well, yesterday we set everything up so I would go see him at his place tomorrow. And today I found out he blocked me on Messenger. What a fucking dick. I mean, you're laughing, so I know you're okay, but my God. See, Sexy Wild, this is when I wish you and I lived close and we could go out together and have a drink and have laughs over it, you know what I mean? And, like, what? How long? So this is a while. Oh. Metal trigger warning. Only because, 3 weeks. Wow. That's awful, but at the same time, like, you're so, like, what a loss for him. Like, what a lot, like, what he could have had if he wasn't a moron. His loss. Oh, it makes me so mad. Oh no, I'm getting mad. Like, I want to, like... I mean, we were just supposed to sleep together. Yeah, but... Still. Still. I don't know. Still. Even if you're just supposed to sleep together, that was the relationship you decided upon, right? Okay, I'm going to get on my soapbox now. You've talked for 3 weeks. I'm sure they... And again, I'm not putting words in your mouth, but if you were going to be intimate, there was things that happened that led up to that, right? So there's kind of like an agreement there between two people. Whether it's real love or not doesn't really matter. It's still an understanding. It's still like a relationship. I don't want to say relationship in terms of something serious, right? But it's an agreement. It's a pact. It's a pact. And to do that is just asshole. Just in my opinion. But at the same time, aren't you glad to know now than to actually go through with it and then have it happen, right? And then you'd be like, you know, fuck that guy. He was a limp. I don't know. Indeed, I just find it funny because he didn't have the balls to tell me he changed his mind. People, you know, here's the thing, Sexy Wow. We live in a society now where it's so easy to just ghost people. Like, you don't, like, those things, right, in my time, like when I was younger, were uncomfortable things. Like, you had to actually break up with somebody or tell somebody something that was bothering, you know what I mean? Now you can just ghost them. Or in my case, get 3 lines and then never spoken to again and blocked. After 3 years of a close friendship with somebody. So I can relate on some level. Sexy Wild, you know. Because it hurts coming from a friend, too. Just as much. As just, again, a hookup buddy. It's still, like I said, it's still an agreement. It's still an asshole-ish thing to do. And I'm sorry, I read that and I was just like, what? Let me at him. Where is he? Like, my feet are, like, going on the ground, but not, you know, because somebody's holding me up. Probably the mountain, because he's tall, and he could probably hold me up. But my little legs would keep going, because I'd want to go fight. No, I don't know. Ms. Metal, not an asshole. Some assholes have integrity. Do they? Yeah, that's true. I guess. Well, okay. What's the okay. Alright. Asshole is too... Alright, you're right. It's... Because you can be kind of an asshole and be nice. At your core, right? But the world kind of makes you an asshole, right? but when you're around the right people, you're not, right? There's those type, and then there's just people that like to hurt other people and kind of mess with them. Then at the same time, the guy could have just gotten insecure, and it might not have, most likely has nothing to do with you at all. It's all really about him. At least that's what my therapist tries to tell me all the time when I'm like blaming myself for everything. She's like, Metal, what if it's them and not you? I'm like, what? But I'm easier to predict. It's me. Let me handle it. Let me take this on. I can do this. I can blame. That is awesome. Sexy Wild, we're learning. That is amazing. I'm so glad, because you should not. You are amazing. Everyone here knows how amazing you are. We all love you. And it is totally disguised loss. And I don't know what this person was thinking. But hopefully, they're not doing this to other people either. And again, you'd rather know now before anything were to go beyond, a bit of internet fun. I guess the way he did it proves to me I wasn't to blame. Exactly. Like, that's the integrity. Like, none. And I mean, it's so easy to break up with people now. It's just so easy. Like, you could just block them. Like, I would never do that to somebody. I can't imagine. I can't imagine doing that. I mean, my therapist might even say, like, Metal, you need to do that sometimes, right? But I just can't. I just couldn't do that. I don't know. I would have to be like, okay, this isn't working out or whatever. I'd probably apologize 15 times because that's because I'm ridiculous. And then I'd go about my business. I'm too honest and straightforward to do something like that. Yeah. Well, and here's the thing, Sexy Wild. Somebody is going to see that in you that will resonate with them, and you're going to meet somebody spectacular someday. Whether it's just to do the horny meter with, or more than that, whatever it is, you're going to find the right person. And obviously that was not them. I've only blocked one person in my life, and she was stalking me, so yeah. I don't know. You guys know me pretty well. You think I deserve to be blocked? I'll just leave it there without getting into too much detail. It really hurt me a lot. But even though a lot of things went down with that person also brought me a lot of good things in a weird, strange way. Like, brought me to streaming, got me interested in gaming. So life is funny. What can I say? It's really how you handle things. I've chosen to move on and do it in a positive way and try to understand why things happen the way they did and try not to make the same mistakes again. And wish this person well. I have no ill will toward them, honestly, but it was definitely something that was hurtful. So, guys, a few moments of just saying, look, this isn't working for me. We'll go miles to somebody. So think twice before you ghost, unless they really deserve it and they're kind of crazy, then maybe. But it is impossible for everything to be totally one-sided and one person's fault in a long-term relationship, though. Absolutely. It takes two to tango, Python, and it takes two to make all those mistakes that cause that chain reaction, right? So I've recognized my own place in those things, right? Because again, it's never anybody's fault, one-sided over somebody else's. It's definitely a two-way street. And I look at life as kind of a learning experience anyway. I think through your fuck-ups, if you just live in fear, right, and you don't live life at all, and you're going to go through life and you're not going to fuck up, right, but then you didn't live. And what a waste, right? So you got to at least make a go of it. I mean, something that doesn't go right might actually go right, but if you didn't try it, then you'll never know. So I just kind of look at it as people are in your life for a reason. You're meant to learn from them. And unfortunately, even though Metal wants everybody to stay in life's discord, so to speak. Not everybody is meant to be there forever. Some people are only there to be there a short time, and you can't, when they're gone, just mourn them not being there anymore. You need to just move on and file those in the memory file, right? And take something from it. Woman, I will hit the pillow. Woman, I will hit you with the love pillow. What in the world is a... Baby, you hit me with your love pillow. We might have to talk after stream. I mean, I know that your love pillow. Let me read that again. Crazy in my experience has the best sex ever, but not relationship. Well, yeah. I mean, there are a lot of women out there that are gorgeous, beautiful women that once you peel back the juicy, creamy layer, so to speak, there's nothing underneath. You need balance, right? You need a good woman who is beautiful, but not only that, solid as a rock inside, right? You want a partner. That's what I want, anyway, as a partner in life, you know? I've always prided myself on pulling my own weight in life, you know what I mean? Like, and being like a force, like I have my own dreams, my own desires, like, it wasn't, and certainly for those women that family is what they want 100%, that's great, but I wanted all of it. I want it all and I want it now. A little Queen for you. I want to be my own person, right? I don't want to lose myself in a situation where it just becomes about somebody else, which for many years I did, and now I'm just kind of trying to find out who Metal is. I don't really know. I'm on this journey with y'all. Come hold my hand. Let's fart together. Let's skip on a beach somewhere, like a bad like one of those old bad 1970s compilation albums that no one is gonna know what I'm referencing. Maybe Kodiak will, where you'd be walking on a beach in the sunset. It kind of be looking like this. You just be like 1970s love ballads, and it's like a guy or a couple or whatever walking down the beach, all like canoodling with each other. It just reminded me of that, the beach. But we're not on the beach. It's not daytime. It's nighttime. It's after dark. So we got to get back to night. It's nighttime. Now, I ain't saying it can't be 98% one person's fault either, but there you go. Well, there's always going to be variations, right, Python? There are just some shitty people out there that they're just terrible people. My wife and I are partners, and we have a family as well. I bring in the bacon, so to speak, while she works from the home. And that's, you have to, when you have, like, a big family like that, you have to, like, you know, I have one child, so it's a little bit different. But when you have multiple children, you know, it's almost better for one to stay home with the kids because daycare is so expensive in the United States. I'm not going to lie, at this point in my life, I live for others and strive to make sure no one becomes the angry, sad, and overall lifeless shell that ones who I loved in my life turned me into. Well, I'm going to turn you out of it. I don't agree with that, though. You're not a lifeless shell. Boy, that sounds like that scares me a little, Kodiak, because that sounds like stuff I used to say. You're not that, though. I can't agree with that. I'm sorry. But I do agree with the fact that you do good for others. That's a good thing, but you need to do good for you too. You deserve it. Women overthink things as well, as you well know. Oh, Sexy Wild. Do I ever know? we ladies, right? We ladies, we know. I said that to you many times. I think I overthink a lot. I'm always trying to think of why this, why that, why did this happen? Why, you know, do people get hurt? Why do these things happen? Like, why? And unfortunately, there really isn't an answer. And then even if we got the answer, what would we do with the answer? Like, where would we put that why? You know? So we waste all this precious time ruminating on what we did wrong and why, and we're not living our life in the moment. You know, we're taking ourselves out of the moment and putting ourselves in the past with things that we can't change in any way. The only thing you can change is from this moment on. And for years, you know, they used to joke with me, Metal, you've got the best memory we've ever seen. And I asked the therapist this, I said, why? I said, everybody says I have such a great memory. Why is this? And she said, that's not necessarily a good thing. It's because you're reliving all those events over and over and over again. And she wasn't wrong, because a lot of things I remember are from, unfortunately, not good times. They're kind of burned into my brain. So sometimes ruminating on the past, hanging out in the past, is not a good place to be. It's good to look back and feel fond of things or whatever, but there would be days where I'd live in the past so much I didn't even want to be alive today. I just wanted to go back in time and not be here, you know? And that's not the way to go, you know? So I say this all, of course, struggling myself with such things. So not coming from a place of like, you know, I've anywhere near gotten to where I need to be with it. But I think that's where I want to be. I think that's where I want to get to. That's my Hollig tree. You mean like Rocky 3? What did I do wrong is the question I always ask myself. It's what I ask, but see, right away we interject ourselves as that we did something wrong, right? Like, maybe approach it different. We might have done something wrong, and maybe we need to ruminate on it. But at the same time, why do we automatically assume we did something wrong? What if that other person, because I'm flawed, so we're all flawed in a different way. Life kicks us in the butthole slightly differently, right? So we're not going to develop the same. We're not going to react to things the same. So why can't I see that and cut myself some slack for those things in myself when I can do that with others? My mother once said that if my father was still alive, I would be his biggest disappointment. That's terrible. Kodiak, like, my dad told me that he didn't want me, basically. He pretty much told me right to my face. He said, you know, your mother wanted you. I didn't want you. You know, I was okay with you when you were here, but I really didn't want you. When a parent says something like that to you, like, we look at our parents as like they're supposed to love us, they're supposed to shelter us, they're supposed to protect us, and that's not protecting your kid. Hi,
Did you go for a
Whitney,
specific
how
bill?
are
They're
you,
putting
love?
into something you want. No, I didn't. I
Welcome
just kind
on
of went for, like,
in.
whatever.
This is a heavy conversation.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
we're
I'm
having
alive.
It kind of went there. How are you, beautiful? It went a darker shade, so to speak, of
Well, that's a shock.
conversation.
Oh, no.
How are you? Go follow my new friend Whitney. All these beautiful people, guys. Really, I mean, just another wonderful human being I've met on my travels through recommendations, through raids, through sticking around and feeling the vibe in a place and saying, you know what, I like the vibe that I feel here. Let me click that follow button. And never expecting anything in return. And then here you are, like, just coming and hanging out. And we are going to go ahead and try to battle Millennia soon. So I think you showed up at a good time. But I just kind of felt like I needed to take it to a place. I just think sometimes we just get so down on ourselves as individuals. And it's easier for other people to see the good in people. And we don't see it. So I just wanted a couple people tonight here to know that they're beautiful, and despite their parents, despite their upbringing, despite with their brother, their sister told them, the kid on the schoolyard told them. It's not true. Most of the time, those people are hurting themselves. Whether it was the kid on the bully on the bus or your mother, Kodiak, who should have never, she probably had issues. And again, I don't know your family, but my guess is she probably was going through some stuff. Maybe she didn't want to be a mother. Not everybody is cut out to be a mother, or they give into the pressures of life and they struggle with it. Again, I can't reiterate enough that is not you, that's them. Doesn't matter who it is, if it's your mom, your dad. I mean, my dad basically changed his telephone number when I was 14. I went to call him one day, and the thing came on and basically said that it was an unlisted number, and I never spoke to him again. I got ghosted, like, in the 80s by my own dad. So, you know, for years I struggled with self-esteem. For years I thought, if my own dad can't love me, who's going to be able to love me? So I understand where you're coming from, and I don't want you to feel that way, because it's not true. It's not true. And I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. I've already cried. My face is already face sweat like 10 times tonight. Why not just take it to the next level? I'm going to beat Millennia's ass tonight. Dudes, I am going to thorn her fucking up the butthole. Are we ready to do this? Because I'm ready to do this. I love you, Sexy Wild. I love each and every one of you. And my DMs are always open, and I mean it. Like, I never want any of you to ever feel fucking alone. Because you're not. Because we're in this together. Alright? But I get where you're coming from. I see those emotions coming out in you, Kodiak, and I can't help but feel them myself because I've been there. And, I would think to myself, if I could do good, for people, maybe I could be worth something. But regardless, you're good. Don't feel that way, you know? And, so now it's not about that. Like, I've turned a corner, right? I want to be good because I want to be good. It's not about me trying to prove that I'm good. Because I know now I am good. You know, I'm not a bad person. I took extra beatings from my sister and my mom. Yeah. Mountain, unfortunately, like your name says, you've probably been the mountain for a long time in your family and in your family's life. And, you know, sometimes the people who take on the most are the ones that need the most help. So I'm real sorry, guys, if this got a little deep. You know, I understand it can be triggering for folks to talk about things of this nature. But I think we're kind of all friends here, and Whitney, I apologize if for some reason this was in any way triggering to you. I certainly don't want to hurt anybody. Yeah, I am too. I don't like seeing people get hurt. It really pisses me off. Like, is the emotions I automatically started to feel, right, when Sexy Wild said that person, because this is somebody, Sexy Wild is my friend, somebody I care about. You don't do that to my friends, right? You know, I instantly become protective because that's kind of how I am. Tar, hello, lovely. Oh my gosh, you see me. I'm a mess. How are you? Welcome on in. Slight trigger warning. We're just talking about a few heavy topics here, love. How are you doing, beautiful? It's so good to see you. Can we get a shout out for Tar before we start playing the game? And I'm sure shout outs probably won't work anymore. There you are. Welcome on in. All right.
Oh.
I have to. I'm a mess. Get too emotional. All right.
Well, nobody saw anything.
And pretty sure you were streaming, so you're probably lurking, love. So Um, if I had the body for it, I'd have joined the police department. Yeah, that's a tough job. Emotions ahead. Yeah, really. Whitney, it's kind of like what you see is what you get with me. Like I can't explain it. It's just I just can't not be me. That sounded weird. Okay, I'm back. Wandering Wonder, welcome on back. We are going to start playing the game, I think. I think it's probably a good time. Doesn't help the fact that I'm probably going to be dead by... Stop. I'm not going to let that happen. And, well, okay. I can't... Okay. Somebody else is going to have to get involved because I'll probably be dead. No. I won't outlive anybody, guys. You guys are all going to be coming to visit my grave. I'm really young. I mean, really old. I mean, you guys are really young. You're going to all be putting flowers on my grave. And that's okay. You know what? Just do me a favor. Just think of something I did that made you laugh. Maybe. And then I'm good. I can go. Too many of my family have died of blood pressure issues. Well, you need to go to the doctor, and you need to keep up on that because, believe it or not, these days having an issue like blood pressure or heart is highly treatable. So I don't. Bears need love too. Okay. By the way, all the more reason to live life to the fullest now. We don't know how long we got anyway, right, guys? So we got to make sure that we do live life to the fullest, regardless of what age we make it to, or what eventually gets us. Because eventually, you get got by the death. Just this week, I learned one of my aunts have 3 to 6 months to live. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Ms. Weddle, I wish so, but blood pills don't work over blood pressure gets super high. Yeah, then you just need to do your best, Kodiak, to try to manage it and try to stay calm and not, and just do what the doctors tell you to do. You know, sometimes our health does take over and we're only in control of it so much, but just listen to the doctors and try to do what they tell you to do. You know, it's just my best advice. I know people pretty close to me that have had bad, poor histories, family histories, blood pressure, heart attacks at young ages, and they're doing pretty well. So I'm hoping the same for you all too. And, you know, in situations where your health is not the greatest. All right, so I'm gonna try to do some Millennia. I need to try to get myself together. I'm getting a little bit worked up, and I do have to get up early tomorrow, and it's a lot. Mother's pressure was in the 230s just by sitting when she died. Yeah, that's my mom had really bad high blood pressure, and she's actually on 2 different blood pressure medications. So I know that can be pretty nasty. Wow, 2 breast cancer. Jeez, sexy wild. Yeah, so we gotta live our lives to the fullest, because I think if this doesn't prove something, I don't know what does. That all the more reason to live in the day and not ruminate on the past and what could have been, what was, because we really don't know when our number's going to be called, and we don't know what's after this. I don't pretend to know in any way. So we got to make the most of this while we're here. So guys, I got some magic, new magic up my sleeve here. I don't hear game audio. Do you? That's not good. Hold on. Yeah, I don't hear game. Oh, fucking God. This is going to get me more mad than anything, because I have to usually restart the stream when this happens. I'm assuming you guys can't hear the game. I can't. If somebody could just let me know. I don't see desktop audio working. Let's see. But my job is to help my family as much as I can until I burn out. I just don't want you neglecting yourself entirely. Kodiak, I just don't think that's the answer. I did that for a long time and it wasn't the answer for me. Yeah, I can't hear it. Goodness. Alright guys, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try to... I don't understand why this happens. It's very frustrating. Audio mixer. I'm gonna see if I can, I hate to have to stop streaming. This frustrates me a bit, guys. I'm sorry. I might have to restart. I just don't want to not have game audio the whole time. I just don't understand why this is happening. This has happened twice now. Can you add a second instance of desktop audio to see if it fixes it? That might not be a bad idea. Let me try to do that. I wonder if I could do that. I'm trying to remember. Worst cases, it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember how to do that. Add an additional desktop audio. I have two, actually, and neither is working right now, which is really confusing as to why. Alright, well, alright, here we go. We'll try restarting it and see if that does it. I mean, it will literally take a second if you guys can just hang out here for 1 second. Because I would just hate to have to sit through no sound, and you guys don't hear it either. So that means nothing is going to work. So mad that this happens. Alright. Fingers crossed. Be right back.